Welcome class 5 in your e-learning classes. This is your EVS class and we are going through the testing to digestion. And I have told you how the digestive system work inside our body and how the nutrients are absorbed from your blood and they are distributing these nutrients to each and every cell of our body, and these nutrients are activating inside our body, and due to these nutrients we are become activated and we are doing the whole day. Whether we are talking, whether we are running, whether we are doing some work which are mental related, or whether we are doing some exercises. So all these work associated with the energy, which energy we are getting from the food. And I have told you the protein is ultimately digested in the form of amino acid, and carbohydrate, the simplest form, is glucose, which are giving us energy to work and play, and fat is also needed to provide the heat and energy inside our body, as well as they layer up inside our skin and they isolate us from the kind of warm and kind of this type of atmospheric changes. It may be the winter season, it may be the summer season. So these all nutrients are very much needed inside our body along with the water and the roughage. So what will happen if a child is not get the proper food items or the food nutrients in a daily routine? That means that child will not get the proper health, and it will not become, the child will not become properly grown up. So some questions are given here. Refer to page number 33. Talk with your grandparents and elderly people and find out what they ate and what work did when they were your age. So it is a different type of question. If we talk to the elder person, if we talk to our forefathers, then we will come to know they were eating the natural sources of the food, fruits, grains, milk, which we are giving the good source of protein, vitamins and other energetic resources. And what the work? The whole day long they were doing the hard work in the field. Sometimes they go to the school by walk because their schools were in a distance, and in the evening they were playing a lot. So whatever the food they ate, it become digested inside their body. Now think about yourself, your daily activities and daily diet. So if we'll see today's students, what they do, they come to school by bus or by some vehicle. They are not walking in the morning, and after the school, when they get back to their home, after eating, they are getting some rest, and in that flow they go to their tuitions, and coming back from the tuitions, it may be the night occurs, and that time they get rest, or sometimes they watch the TV or they play the computer games. So these all activities, if you compare with the olden time people, there is a lot of differences, because whatever we are eating, generally we love to eat the junk food, as well as we are not doing any physical exercises and physical work. So what is the difference we are getting? That's why we are getting fat and fatter day by day. Isn't it obese? Why do this obesity comes to us? This obesity comes to us due to the junk food, as well as we are not doing the proper physical exercises. So due to the lack of these physical exercises, our food is being dumped inside our body, and they are producing lots of energetic things. And the same way, they are producing lots of fat inside of our body, and they are layering up the whole body. Understood? So what is needed? What kind of food is needed? Proper food for the every child's time. So somewhere you will see, in some cases in the Kalahari, in some rural area, in the remote area, when you go and see and watch, you will see few children are there, few people are there who are not getting the proper food. Even the whole day they are just living on a little bit of food. And few people are there who are eating day by day, they are eating, their quantity is being increased, and they are eating lots of junk food. So in both cases, these foods are not proper. To eat very less is also dangerous, as well as too much eating is also dangerous. It makes us obese or a fatty person. Okay. Now one story is given here. So quickly we will see the story. Gomti is a 30 years old woman, and she is living in the field, and she is living in the Kalahandi. Do you know where is Kalahandi? It is in Odisha. Okay. Then the field of the rich farmer, she is working. For all her hard work, she gets paid very little. So after the whole day working, she is paid. She is getting little amount of money, and from that she buys some rice, and she has children, and she buys enough rice to feed her family. But some months she does not get any work at all, because production of the rice or any kind of the field work is for few days. They are not permanent work. So the days when they are doing the work in the field, they are getting enough payment. But when there is no work, that means they do not have any kind of money. So these kind of people, these kind of laborers are suffering from the hunger, and they are suffering from the lack of the nutrients, because they are not getting enough to eat. So what she has done, Gomti children are weak and hungry, and always sick. Few years ago, her husband died in a hunger. So due to this poverty condition, due to this unhealthy condition, what she has done, she has ate some kinds of leaves and roots which are in a jungle. Whatever she found, she ate that. But this kind of cellulose item, all roots and all foods are not enough for her and for her children. So in this condition, she become very weak, and she become out of hunger. She become she was just at the verge of dying. So what happens actually in the Kalahandi, they produces a lot of rice, but this rice is not, they are not retaining, they are not keeping them in their state. Some of the good rice is transported to the other state at high prices, and whereas in the godowns, who are the rich people, they are just godowning, or you can say they are storing lots of rice in their godowns, and the poor people, they are not getting little to eat. So this is the worst condition of the Kalahandi and Gomti, and like Gomti, there are so many other people who are just dying out of hunger. So what we have to do, we have to at least distribute, equal distribution we have to do. At least they should get some food to eat. So now there are some questions related to Kalahandi. We know Kalahandi is a district in the Odisha, and like that you can find some other state in some remote places. The conditions are same, but Kalahandi actually is a very worst condition village, or you can say the place. Do you know any child who does not get enough to eat in the whole day? What are the reasons for this? Maybe the reasons are there. There are two types of reasons. Maybe the child is so rich, whatever he demands, he can get that. So her or his mother and father, parents are providing unhealthy food due to the love, but this love is actually very harmful, because they are providing only the junk foods to them, because child always loves to eat this kind of fried food and sugary foods. But the parents have to control this, because each and every child has to eat the enough and balanced food. The whole day long they have to eat the food which belongs to each portion of the food items, that is from the protein, carbohydrate, vitamins, as well as the water and the nutrients should be, all supplements should be proper inside the body. After that, a child can get a good growth or a balanced growth. Okay, so this is not that I love to eat cake, so the whole day I will eat the cake, the next day again I will eat the biryani, the third day I will eat some Maggi and some other junk food. So this is not a proper food. You are eating tasty food doesn't mean you are eating a proper food. Proper food means that each and every section of the food should be provided in the whole day diet. Okay. Now next question. Have you ever seen a godown where a lot of grain has been stored there? Yes. We didn't see personally, but maybe the persons or the students who are living in the village area, they have seen the godown. But we have seen the grains which are selling in the shop, and the storage place is called the godown, where lots and lots of sacks of these grains are being kept and they are storing from the wholesalers. Okay, so these are the godowns, and next I will go for the next chapter, but before that we will complete our activity book. So that's all for the day. Be happy and be good at your home.